Do virtual events scare you? By now, some of you have already transitioned from planning an in-person event to a virtual one. But since many live events are still on hold for the time being, your next meeting will likely be a virtual one. That will lead to some uncomfortable conversations within companies and amongst meeting planners. Like, how different is virtual versus live? How do virtual meetings work? What steps do we take to actually pull these off? I'm Scott Stadronsky, one of the principals at Stage Right Inc. here in Chicago, and there are a few things that need to be demystified about virtual events. First and foremost, from AV and event staging perspective, the planning and execution of a virtual event really isn't all that much different than the live events you're used to. It's true, live and virtual events actually share many similarities. When you go online, it's really just seeing what goes on behind the curtain. Let me explain. Every live event uses an array of computerized video, audio processing, and transmission equipment. Virtual is different in that the broadcast is going to many small screens instead of one big screen in a ballroom. And all the questions about your virtual event and the planning steps for it, those two are pretty much the same. The really big difference is that there will be a lot less equipment to set up and take down. That said, there are some key presentation and production differences that we'll be talking about in upcoming videos over this 4-part series. For now, take a deep breath and know that planning your next virtual event will likely be a bit easier than you first thought.